See, don't talk about that, bro. No. I watched y'all a million times and seen it. I've seen different interviews and things, bro. You don't talk about them moments. You know what I'm saying? I see cry cause they baby mama wrote them letters say, don't write my house no more.
Real life. It ain't real life. Just ain't real. Real life street stars. Know what time it is.
What's the hardest thing that you dealt with since you've been out? Like, what's the hardest thing to deal with?
Life.
Well, like, can you go like a little bit detailed, like
shit, but what's more detailed than life?
Right.
Life be life.
Right.
Look at you in life.
Right.
How old you is?
His life ain't that hard.
Shit.
It's hard.
Shit.
You know how I gotta get up out that bed? You know how I gotta roll? Get out that bed.
I'll tell you.
It wasn't easy getting here, nigga. You know that.
You know how hard you know how hard it was just for him to wake up?
Right.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop right there.
Yeah, he couldn't have woke up. You know how many people didn't wake up?
Right.
That's hard to wake up, to go to sleep and not knowing you're going to wake up. Or go to sleep and knowing that you're going to wake up, a motherfucker hit you in the foot with a Johnny. You're on lockdown for something that you ain't even did. You don't have your privileges taken from you for something that you ain't even did. So do you get mad? Or do you just sit and go with the flow? Do you talk shit? How do you address it?
Now, and shout out Terrence Gangster, he just walked in, you know, he did 23 years himself and you did 31. Do you feel like you're institutionalized?
Why wouldn't I be?
Yeah, do you feel like something that you got to break out of, or you just like?
I never break out of.
Wow.
I spent 31 years surviving. How can I take 31? How can I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah, please.
I want to ask everybody in this room a question because we all adults.
Right.
How you forgot the time you lost your virginity?
I don't think about it much.
Huh? But
I
how
haven't
you
forgotten,
anybody
no.
if you think about it?
I have not forgotten. No, you remember it.
That's something that you can never forget.
Right.
So how can I forget 31 years?
I mean, more so.
No, they don't mean more so nothing. How can I forget 31 years of life?
I'll say this, if I never met you and didn't know your history, I wouldn't assume that you've been in the pen. I wouldn't assume, me personally, just meeting you. We talk about barbers, we talk about, unless you told me, I wouldn't assume.
You know what?
Go ahead.
Because how can I learn something talking about the penitentiary?
That's real.
Even when I was in the penitentiary, I didn't talk about the penitentiary.
Yeah, you know.
You know what I'm saying? I read the newspapers and magazines and, you know, talk to the laws. I learned something that a dude told me when I was in the county jail. I knew I was coming to the penitentiary. I asked what they doing down there. He laughed at me. He said, man, you know, I said, nah, what they doing? He said, oh, you wanna know what they do? I said, yeah, what they got going on, because I'm going down now. He said, do you understand country game? I said, country game? He said, yeah, country game. I said, no. He said, man, what you feel about a country nigga? And you, I said, can't no country nigga mess with me. He laughed. We stayed on B Road, or 26 B Road. No, I Road was in rotation, Tarrant County Jail, rotation, Singer said. He laughed. About 3 months straight, he was like, we read books. So we used to always pass books around and question each other about the books. He used to always say, man, you understand that country game? I said, no, man, what are you talking about? He said, where's every penitentiary built at? I said, in the country. He said, shit.
Country
what
game.
else you say? He said, once you understand country game, no matter where you go to, you'll be able to survive.
Yeah.
And guess what? I spent 31 years. I'm right here with y'all.
Now, come on now.
I learned how to survive.
You know, a young man's worst fear is that he goes to jail that young and girls is out of his life. He won't ever have a chance to, feel another woman for life.
You talking about in this day and time?
No, I'm talking back then. I'm talking back then. Back in the wood era, the wood era.
Well, back then we had the mentality where the stuff that we was doing, we knew we was coming to the penitentiary, getting locked up.
Yeah.
Back then we was going to the bars home. They thought I was going to the penitentiary. I was going to spend some months, be right back on the streets. Cause I was doing the same thing. My partners was old enough to go to the penitentiary too. Cause the Aaron Richards was in then.
Yeah.
Had to turn around, the open door. They come down there do a couple of months. We meet back on the streets. So they think, hey, I've been to the penitentiary. I ain't been nowhere. I've been to state school.
No, for real.
Yeah. But we already knew that we was gonna get locked up. I just wound up getting a lot of time.
So I asked that to ask, did you ever have a female in there that, CO? Did you ever get a chance to?
I had COs, I had, females come see me here and there,
I heard they have something like a pen pal thing where you can kind of reach out to.
They got a whole bunch of them. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You got women that's lonely and want the ideal man. They feel like a nigga in the penitentiary can't have no woman. So they feel like that's the perfect man.
Oh, that's right.
Then say, man, we smooth too, man.
Gotta be. Say, I'm gonna say everything you want to hear, you need to hear. You probably, I ain't gonna put Trigger in there.
Trigger ain't got nothing.
I ain't gonna throw his name in there. Did you keep a job in there? What was your profession, if anything?
My profession. Well, to be honest with you.
Yes, please.
A professional beggar, and no one not option. Nah, I didn't keep my palms up, but I kept my palms up.
Yeah. How does that work in there? How did that work for you?
How did it work for me?
Yeah.
Shit. The only thing you can say, you get a chance, you see it. You met dudes that know me.
Yeah.
I took care of them off and on. And with a lot of them, I sent home. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't think I was coming. I was saying, hey, man, I'm going to take care of it. Go home, my nigga.
That's right.
But now I'm out here. And now they show the love. And it made me realize that, hey, man, that how much respect I have. They made the dudes, made me realize, bro, that I'm different.
Like Rook said, what was different? I'm more so curious, what did you appreciate when you got out? Like, is that moment where you probably by yourself, just ain't nobody around? What is those moments? What did you appreciate, like when you look around the world and life is happening?
Want me to tell you the truth, a lie to you, bro.
Real life street stars, let's go.
Hugging my mama and kissing on the head. I never thought I would hug my mama outside them prison with barbed wire fences. Yeah. Ever. For real, bro.
How many people around you was like losing their mom or their daddy or their siblings?
I got a partner just got it. Matter of fact, one of my partners, he did now. He lost his mama when he was in the county jail and I coached him through it. My other partner, he lost his mama and I coached him through it. My silly, we just came home a week before Thanksgiving. He out now, he did like 26 years. He out now. That man lost his mama. We was silly. Yeah. Bro, do you know how painful that was? Not only we was silly, you asked me a question earlier. You said, do you ever get close with anybody? That nigga became the big brother I never had. I'm talking about, we rock, we partners. I'm talking before it came gambling, breaking the females, whatever. This mean this nigga talking about, we didn't have to worry about nothing. It was automatic. You know what I'm saying? The nigga got a letter from his mama on a Thursday, said she was coming to see him that Sunday. They called him to the chaplain. Man, my nigga wouldn't even eat. I had to make that nigga eat. I had to coach him out the cell. That fucked me up, my boy. For real. Because he dealt with a frill. Every nigga's frill. Even the nigga don't even have no contact with his mama. It's losing his mama. That's a hell of a pain, bro. My nigga went, he just started throwing up. He went to sleep. Then he kept a picture up that fuck with me. Real big. I don't even look at obituaries to this day, bro. They just something like, I like to keep person in life like I last seen me.
It's the best way.
Man, I got down out that bunk and seeing his mama picture that fucked me up. And my nigga was just laying there looking. That fucked me up. See, niggas don't talk about that, bro. No. I done watched y'all shit a million times and seen it. I've seen different interviews and things, bro. Niggas don't talk about them moments. You know what I'm saying? I seen niggas cry because they baby mama wrote them a letter say, nigga, don't write my house no more.
Yeah.
And this nigga in the penitentiary behind her.
Damn. Real shit.
In the penitentiary behind her. And she write him a letter and tell him, say, man, do not write me no more. Because the nigga I'm with don't want you write my house no more.
What does that do to a man when his girl, his main chick, switches up on him, and to be in there and knowing your girl, your baby mama, your wife is with someone else? What does that do to men? Men who's in there going through that?
I seen niggas cry with murder cases.
Killers.
Cause they get a letter about a broad talking about, hey, and he got a life sentence, think he could go home. You ain't even understand what I said. Man got a life sentence. They go, no, he got a life sentence that he signed for. Then he said, hey, man, I did it. Life.
He think he could go home.
And he think he could go home. And he get a letter from his baby mama. Accept reality. Nigga, you ain't going home. I'm moving on with my life. Don't write me no more, but she talking about the moment. And it done fucked him up. Cause you know what? He just robbed and killed the nigga and she got his money. Yeah. He done robbed and killed the nigga so he could take care of her and the child that he got by her. And he in the penitentiary with a life sentence. Just living. It wasn't nothing just because, really, it's about being a man. He ain't no different than what the warriors, the Africans used to do. Go out from hunting for 6-7 months at a time, go kill and come back and bring the kill back to his family. Everybody can't get a job. He went and hit him a lick that turned out ugly. His intention just go get him some money and bring it back and take care of his family. But in the process, he had to take some lives to get back to his family. And he sacrificed. And the problem, though, he wanted. So you think he ain't fucked up? And the first thing them niggas said, I'm gonna kill that bitch.
I understand the sentiments.
No, I'm saying this for real, bro.
I understand.
It's for real.
This is real life.
And bro, you don't even understand. You ain't never seen a dude go visit his baby mama. And he only been locked up 2 years, and his child 3 years old, and she pregnant.
Ooh. Yeah. To deal with that. Oh, shit. And to even argue with her, and you can't even control, she could just walk away, and you stuck with, she got the last word.
I'm saying, what can you do?
Now that could, psychologically, that could mess you up on.
And you know what I always tell them? You knew the job was hard when you took it.
Do they provide therapy in prison as far as for y'all to ask for a therapist to come in and talk?
Yeah, they got therapy. But it's all a paycheck. But the thing about it is, it's us versus us. It's me versus me. So how can a person that's never been in my position tell me about me. How can I coach you about real life street stars? I don't know shit about real life street stars. And I can't work no computer. How can I sit back and tell you, bro?
Now, when you think about it, that is, they go home.
They go home.
After they're 9 to 5 and they go home.
You know the best therapy? I just told you. I coached my partner through his mama death. I cut his hair for free every week since he been home.
That's even realer.
And he got a job off the haircut.
Oh, shit, man, come on now. That's even realer.
And he come see me and say, I know I ain't never got to pay for a haircut. I said, we here now, man.
Can I ask you, what does prison reform look like to you as far as those that advocate for prison reform or what needs to be changed? You're out here now. What needs to be changed for the guys that's still in there?
Say, bro, it's so much. It's pathetic. The dude that's preaching prison reform, it came out of prison reform because they majority of them was rock bottom. They was rebellious against authority in the system. And they fought against, with ice water. Little things is, they go in the rec yard playing, man, why ain't no water on the rec yard? They ready to trip, man, they filing grievances. Man, why you ain't got no name tag on? Why ain't no fan in the day room? It's little bitty things. Man, look at this child. See, you ain't never, when you go to kitchen and cocktails, right? You sitting down, eating good. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rats and roaches running across your feet.
No.
I don't eat cornbread.
Why not?
Last time I ate cornbread probably was in 91. Because I used to see the little rat feet on the cornbread.
Yeah.
On the cake, I don't even eat cake to this day. Unless, mama, she go get them nothing but bunk cakes. I see that it's fresh, ain't never been open. It's lit shit.
Shit.
That you have to pay attention to.
I believe you.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move it. Hey.